Okay, so this is just a quick video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you have not been here before, this is a funny video for you to come to. But I am obsessed with Jane Eyre by Wearingeul. This is my old bottle. I have old because it has a little bit of white lightning, so it doesn't work great when it's by itself. However, when it's mixed with other things, it's been working fantastic. In this pen here, I have the Wearingeul's Heart Potion that you add a little bit to some of your regular inks, and it looks fantastic. So I am going to first swatch a little bit of Jane Eyre to just kind of have the original, like to show what the original looks like and all of that, because what happened was, as I grabbed my towel, what happened is I was just perusing my new comments on one of my videos, and one of my last videos, somebody mentioned I should try Jane Eyre with the glass bead game, and they really want to see it, so I thought, oh, absolutely, I can do that, because I had never even thought about the glass bead game. So this is for them, and it's going to be not the longest video I've ever done, hopefully, but this is one of my top favorite inks of all time. It was one of the first ink bottles I bought, and I didn't really understand fountain pens, so I thought it was super dry. It is drier. It's a drier ink than a lot of them, but I didn't realize that, you know, the pens made a difference, and so I just thought it was just a crappy ink. But this is Wearingeul's Jane Eyre. And so I added white lightning because I had read on a forum that adding white lightning makes inks better. And I just, you know, didn't read that you should do it to a bottle or do it to a you know, sample vial rather than the whole bottle. And I put, I think, 2 drops in the whole bottle, maybe 2, maybe 1. I can't remember, but it just is. A couple of the pens I've used it in, it just leaks like crazy. So I was like devastated, so I ended up buying just another bottle of it. So there is regular Jane Eyre. It is this lovely gray purple, and it is supposed to be, the gray is supposed to be for Mr. Rochester, and the purple is supposed to signify Jane. Jane Eyre is one of my all-time favorite books. I absolutely adore it. And so now I'm just kind of shaking this pen so I can get a couple drops. This is the Heart Shimmer, just because I want to compare all 3 since I have this. I really do like this. It's like a rose gold shimmer in it, and it's really pretty. I was really excited. It's the only glitter potion I have so far is the heart, and I think eventually I'll get more, but I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious with my spending right now, just because I want to be smarter, for 1, and for 2, I have way too much ink, so I don't need any more. But here's the Wearingeul's Jane Eyre mixed with some of the Heart Potion. It's so pretty. It like kind of makes it pinky. So I'm going to put this, and I already added, so I'm really curious, the Wearingeul's glass bead game. Hang on one second. I cannot talk and write at the same time. Maybe some people can, but I cannot. Plus heart glitter potion. Okay. So Wearingeul's glass bead game is this purpley with shimmer, and I mentioned in it, I was like, oh, I'd love if they came out with the shimmer potion like this with that shimmer that they have in it. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like this bluish silver, and it just shimmers so pretty. So yeah, I don't know, I can't describe it, but here's how much I have in here. And for testing sakes, I am gonna put up to the 5 milliliters. I really don't care for myself. So there's about, gosh, how much is there? There is about up until the 2 milliliter line. So it will be like, I don't know if that's too much. I think that might be too much of the glass bead game. Maybe I should, I'm thinking out loud. Maybe what I should do first is this. So this is just, I'm going to take this. This is all just a complete experiment. So excuse me as I experiment. So this is, it is such an interesting color because it goes down gray and then it dries into this really pretty pinky greenish. There. So there's that. And then I'm going to do a little bit here. And then what I'm going to do before I put it in is I'm just going to take this and drop a drop in there and see what it does. So drop a drop in there. And see if it ends up anywhere similar to Jane Eyre. Because this one is really unreadable. Like this one, the glass bead game is really unreadable. You know what? Yeah, I think that looks great. Okay, so let's do it. Why not? I have 2 full bottles of Jane Eyre, and this one doesn't work very well. So let's just do it. And this is why I am pure chaos. I just was like, oh yeah, that looks pretty great. Let's do it. Okay, so that's like adding a drop, and like, so it was like 1 of each. So I added 3 milliliters to 2 milliliters about. Okay, here we go. We'll see. We'll see. What does it look like? Why not? I am giggling at myself and the fact that I am just like, let's do this. Because why not? Somebody asked and you shall receive. I can't always do this, but I had a little extra time. I had pulled out my stuff to do my solo RPing tonight, and I was like, you know what? That sounds like fun. Let's try it. I am completely into spontaneous things, so I thought, why not? Oh my gosh. Okay, hello. I'm really curious to see how this writes, but I might have made a new ink that I'm going to have to ink up in a pen like right away because, oh, yes. So you can see as this is drying, because this is already drying, you can see that this is it starts like gray, because you can see in the pool here it's still gray, and then it turns into like this beautiful bluish green. So there it is. I think when you mix it like 1 by 1, or like with 1 drop of this, it gets darker, but it still has that blue-green. I'm curious to see how it looks when it's more Jane Eyre than it is the glass bead game. Yep. Jane Eyre. The glass bead game. Okay. I will be back. I'm gonna let this dry for a minute. I will be back so we can see and compare. And I think because of how this Kakamori nib is, because this is what I just grabbed, I am gonna ink up a pen, test it out in a pen. I have a couple pens that I was gonna clean out anyway, so this will work out perfect. Yeah, there's all that. So here's an inky experiment. Oh my goodness, I'm laughing at myself. This is what you get when you get me on daylight savings time. And it's like 9 o'clock at night when my kids have gone to bed and I should be going to bed. All right, I'll be back. Okay, since it is pure chaos and this is a pure chaos video, I inked up my Bennu Euphoria. I've had this one in kind of like hiding for the last month or so, just because I got sick of it because I had party time in it so much, and yeah, I love this pen though. So it is a fine nib. My Benus really handle shimmer ink well. So let's try this out. And this is the, what is this paper? This is the Lock B notebook with 68 GSM Tomoe River paper. And I think this is the new formulation. And I think I want to call this, I was thinking about this as I was getting the pen inked up. And I think I'm going to call this the Glass Jane Eyre, because why not? I don't know. If you could think of, or would it be, or the Glass Bead Jane? I don't know, because, you know, the Glass Bead Game or the Glass Jane Eyre. I don't know. Or the Glass Bead Jane, or the Glass Eyre. I don't know. Whatever you want to call this, if somebody has an even better name, the Jane Bead Game, I don't know. But here it is in a writing sample. Maybe if it will focus. Let's see if it will focus. Come on. Come on, camera, be nice to me. Okay, so maybe I can get it. But it has that beautiful glass bead shimmer. And it does have, it gives it a little bit more of a gray tone than regular Jane Eyre. But it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to pull up on the regular 52 GSM Tomoe River. This is original Tomoe River paper. It is not fully dry yet. But you can see this is regular Jane Eyre. And regular Jane Eyre is so pretty. It has this beautiful shading where it's almost shimmery. And then this is the one that has the heart potion. And that's Glass Bead Game. Glass Bead Game is fully dry on here. And when it pools, it's got that beautiful pink and green. And you can see that it really, honestly, doesn't change the color of Jane Eyre. It just adds that beautiful shimmer. You can see it much better on this than in my pen. I wonder if you could see it much better in this, in the pen, than not on my other Tomoe River paper. The glass. I'm just going to put the glass since I don't have that much space. So let's see. Can you see that shimmer in it? Well, it's still wet, but it's very subtle. But then over here it is, if it would, darn it, if it would focus, it is that beautiful glass bead shimmer. I am obsessed with this shimmer. I still say that Wearingeul needs to come out with this shimmer in a glitter potion. And if they do already have this in a glitter potion, which one is it? Because I will buy that whole thing and I will put this glitter in everything, especially in Jane Eyre, because this is beautiful. Oh my gosh. So I think her name was, let me look. I'm gonna look it up because I really want to thank her for telling me to do this. There was somebody who did it. I am trying to look it up. Let's see, view my channel. March. Oh, okay. I have no idea where it is, but I think it was a Catherine or something. I'm going to share this with her and post it, but thank you so much for doing this. Also, I did want to mention in my last video, I had a couple people comment to me about Snow White because of my Snow White stickers, because I've got these. And here's the deal, because I mentioned I don't know how they got away with it because Disney Disney is very protective of their things. No, they do not own Snow White. They do own this particular Snow White likeness. This particular one, because believe me, I've studied copyright laws. So this, you can have with the Snow White story, but this right here is so close to Disney that it could get confused for the Disney Snow White. So I do not know how they got away with it, because if you see other Disney or other ones, this is the Disney Snow White. This is the Disney iteration of Snow White. And so if you can make a case for it, they can sue you. And so I was just surprised that they got away with it, but I think they're a Chinese company, which is why they got away with it, because Chinese companies seem to have an easier time with it. But anyway, that was just a random tangent, but I wanted to address that because, yes, I know that anyone can make Snow White stories. It's just that you can't make Disney likeness without worrying about being sued. And I really don't want to ever be sued by Disney because they would take everything from you. But okay, so now that this is drying, I think I would even like to add, I think I would like it if it had a little bit more Last Bead game than Jane Eyre, because you can see those, like right here has that green. This was really fun. I am so silly, but this, I really wish you could see this on camera. I really wish my camera, it's because I don't have light, because it's dark. I don't have natural light. I don't have like good lighting in my house. So I usually, there's a right that way, because you can see all the ink on my hands. Yes, I had ink explode earlier. But right that way is my window, like a big giant window. And so I usually have the sun coming in, and it is 9 o'clock, like past 9 o'clock at night. So you're not going to have sun. But anyway, that is that. I think this video was maybe 15-20 minutes long. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun randomly throwing this together and coming up with a new, oh my gosh, a new ink I'm in love with. I'm just laughing at myself. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. If you do this, or if you like the glass bead game, but one that's more writable, you can mix it with other inks and it will be fantastic. Like, oh, that shimmer, I can't get over it. It sparkles like everywhere. It just sparkles. I just love that sparkle. Look at that sparkle. This sparkles too. The rose gold one, the heart. I definitely see it. It definitely like settles, but definitely recommend this too. This is fun, and you're only supposed to put like a drop in with like 10 milliliters. So this is gonna last forever, because like seriously, there's so much in here. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and thank you for stopping. Bye.